In this video, you'll see how I went from zero speedrunning experience in any game to top 3 in my current favorite one in only 1 week. Whee! I started playing Polybridge 2 casually a few weeks ago, but the idea of speedrunning the game came from the inspiration of 2 YouTubers I like. Real Civil Engineer, a Polybridge player, and Small Ant, a speedrunner. I thought it might be cool to combine both types of content and gave it a shot. The first thing I did to start the journey was, of course, to look for a website where players speedrun games. Then I went to search for Polybridge 2 and read the rules. The rules depend on the category you pick. I didn't know which one to do, so I started by watching what the number 1 in the leaderboards did for the default category. I don't want to lie to sound cool, I felt pretty intimidated, but thought it would be very badass if I can get even half as skilled as that player. So I kept going. I went to my game, I started watching every level this person played, and tried to mimic in slow motion what they did. All of this while streaming. Then, not 30 minutes into my practice, someone in the chat saw me struggling and decided to come to rescue me. To my pleasant surprise, this guy happened to be one of the best Polybridge players in the world. He literally took the time to show a complete stranger and a noob what to do to start getting good at the game. That's to show you how supportive this community is. In short, Day 1 was a fun ride in the wild and clever minds of the friends I met that day. If you see this, man, I really appreciate the help and motivation. The same goes for you, Lazy Comet. Thanks a lot. On day 2, I made sure I had everything I needed to start my first speedrun attempt ever. I had chocolate milk, quesadillas, bread, fruits, cashews, water. I was fully committed to staying in this chair until I was in the leaderboards. My first real attempt was over 7 minutes long. Sounds bad, but you have to start somewhere. You could see how the times were getting better and better and better until after 5 hours of streaming, I was finally able to beat the 6th place. Then I gave it another shot while not streaming because there was a little bit of a lag in the connection, and I got a way better time then. By day 2, I submitted my first video for the run, which would put me in 6th place already in the leaderboard. I was super excited, but I needed to rest my eyes. The next day, I managed to squeeze in some hours and get an even better time. And although 4th and 3rd were so close, it was getting harder and harder to do any better. But I didn't give up. I went in top 3. For the next 3 days, I couldn't play because I had too much work, and also my neck and hands still felt pretty tired from the weekend. I did watch my best run several times those days to see where I could do better. What if I binded the keys to better positions? That would mean having to relearn everything, which is super hard, but it wasn't convenient the way I had it. I also removed my caps lock key because it was messing up my shift hold. These tricks and having rested well was all I needed. On day 7, after about 3,000 attempts total, I had finally managed to beat the former 3rd place. And here's what my current best record looks like. I'll be uploading videos every week or 2, and you can also catch me on Twitch. Yeah, I know. Speedruns have different categories, and I have much more to prove. But hey, you've gotta start with something, don't you? I'll keep you posted with more. Who knows? Maybe become top 1 in all categories. We'll see. For now, wish me luck.